when comparing Andy Reid to Bill Belichick, I thought if Andy Reid won this game, the case could be made that he should surpass Bill as the greatest NFL coach of all time. The reason being, he's made it to the Super Bowl with multiple quarterbacks, right? 2 different teams, and Bill only had success with that one guy named Tom Brady. Bobby, does this loss for Reid hurt him in that respect, or would you still consider him on par with Bill, or am I just completely off my?
No,
fucking
you're not
rocker?
off your rocker. I think if there's any coach ever that is going to compare to Bill Belichick, it's Andy Reid. This loss does hurt it, though, for sure. I mean, this hurts the entire legacy of the Chiefs when it comes to how bad they got blown out. Bill Belichick never would have gotten blown out in a game like that, in my personal opinion.
With Tom Brady as his quarterback.
Yeah, but he had Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback, and everyone's comparing them. So, I mean, it really depends. I think it doesn't hurt Reid it hurts Reid as much as Belichick could have, you know what I mean, could have done it. So,
Ray, what do you think? Does this hurt Reid more than it hurt Mahomes? Let's say.
No, I don't think it hurts. I think it hurts Patrick. Yeah, it hurts Mahomes definitely more than it hurts Reid. I still think people hold Andy Reid in high regard. They shut it, like you said. You just broke down the accolades. Even with him as a coordinator, right? He did great in Green Bay. Then he becomes a coach for obviously in Philly. They go to 5 straight championship games. Was him as the head coach there and Super Bowl appearance. Then he gets to Kansas City, who had been, riding around with guys like Matt Castle, Elvis Gerback. Obviously Trent Green was really good for his stint there, but other than that, it was real bleak out there. People forget. Like I said, there's new wave of fans. KC's been this. No, we're old enough to remember. It wasn't always as nice as you think. And only thing we knew was Derek Thomas, rest in peace, and Tony Gonzalez. That's all we knew. We didn't know anybody else. Yeah, eventually Priest, right, exactly. So. Yeah, and my guy Dwayne Bowe too. But yeah, so I just think that he'll be back once again. I don't know how long Andy Reid wants to keep doing this, but I mean, once again, he is proven to be, if he's not 1A, then he's definitely 1B. I just think once again, when Belichick's been a part of 8 rings, he made sure to show the 8 rings at the NFL honor ceremony. I thought that was hilarious because it's always a nice way to flex. But I mean, there's still never been a better mind in football than Belichick, regardless of what he was as a GM. But as the coach, I don't know that no one ever surpass him.
Okay, DK.
Nah. Bill still clears him by like a good amount. Bill's weird now. He's weird as fuck now. I don't really know what his whole fucking deal is. He's like a rickety old man. And I feel like his vibes are what kept him out of an NFL job, honestly. I feel like Pat McAfee appearances and fucking dating fucking fetuses and showing up to award shows with like a ton of rings on his hands. Like, it was like not the guy. Like, the thing is like we're so recency based, like in this current like internet culture. I remember Bill Belichick. He's a crotchety fucking asshole in a tearaway hoodie on the sidelines for a team, and he was the most hated coach in the NFL. He was the most hated coach in the NFL. Why was he the most hated coach in the NFL? Because he went to your town and he fucked your team up. And everybody loves Andy Reid. So I'll leave it at that.
I would just say, like, the case for Andy Reid for me has always been, like, obviously now with this run, he is the only NFL coach in history to have 100 wins with 2 different franchises. That does say something, right? He's getting, so he's 3-3 in 6 Super Bowl appearances. Obviously, I think he needs to get 4 to really have this conversation. 3 isn't enough for me to say.
Why doesn't he need
better.
to get 6? Why doesn't he need to get 6? You can simplify the conversation really fast. Like, you could have it, and when he gets 6, just like that other fucking. This is the same shit I was saying about fucking Montana. It's like, look, pre-anointed.
I think he needs to get 6
No, it's great that he
to
can
have
be
the conversation with Bill.
I just think
it needs to be 6 because it's longevity. That's what made Bill so special.
Bill, of course, is not. No, what made Bill so special was Brady. We know that. Just look at before and after. It's like that has been hashed. That is, I mean, and Reid gets to a Super Bowl
That's
with
just not the
dominant
I
case,
don't
though.
think so either.
That's just not the case. Like I just don't think that that's true. I think they needed each other, and I don't think it proves that it was all Brady because Brady went and won it somewhere else. I just think that's
Bill got to
oversimplifying
the
it. Like, we're
playoff
all there.
with
We
Mac
watched
Jones.
it.
Bill got to the
Yeah.
playoff with Mac Jones, which is something that can't be understated.
Yeah, and both of them only won their shit with generational quarterbacks, like Bobby said. Like both of them only won their shit with generational QBs. Like it's not as if Andy Reid took Elvis Gerback to the fucking Super Bowl and won, I'd be like, all right, maybe we can talk about it. That was fucking impressive.
If he had won with Ellie Smith, I'd have been like, all right, like,
But he fucking didn't.
He said, but I think, and once again, it's easier to, I think, to make the point because, I mean, obviously we remember because we grew up watching it and, we're, big time sports fans, but, you just brought up the point, Dave. People forget, like I said, it was quiet for him in Philly. Once again, yeah, it was great that he was getting there, but he was on the chopping block many years because it was like,
Right.
how many times we gonna knock at the door? Once again, we just killed one of our own teams up here for always knocking at the door and it not counting for them. So that's great, but it was looking real quiet for Andy Reid. So thank God he drafted Patrick Mahomes in 2017 because if not, we're not looking at him the same. Once again, it would have been a great coach, but you'd have been no different than like a Marty Schottenheimer type thing. Like, you'd have been in
Right.
that.
I agree with that.